the vote in Pennsylvania. Now, the only reason I'm doing this story is because Pennsylvania was a central focus of the 2020 election. You'll remember that there were charges of fraud in Philadelphia and across Pennsylvania. Donald Trump led that brigade, and the Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito said, look, I'm ready to hear the evidence. But no evidence ever was presented to Justice Alito. That's exactly when I said, look, if you're going to make charges of fraud in a national election, you got to have something to back it up. And I have stayed in that posture. But now we have another troubling situation in Pennsylvania, and you should know it because it's not being reported in the corporate media, but this is troubling. Okay, so Republican David McCormick defeated Democratic incumbent Bob Casey by just 17,000 votes for the Senate. Okay, about 7 million people voted in that race. 17,000 separates them. So now there's a recount. But in Philadelphia and Bucks County, two places dominated by Democrats, the vote counters are breaking the law because they are taking mail-in ballots and legitimizing them with no signatures or dates. That is illegal in Pennsylvania. But they are doing it anyway. Roll the tape.
Not going to second that, mostly because I think we all know that precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country, and people violate laws anytime they want. So for me, if I violate this law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it.
I would have her arrested. If I were Governor Shapiro, I'd arrest that woman. Her name is Diane Ellis Marsiglia, and she is the Bucks County Commissioner on the Board of Commissioners. I'd have her arrested because she's admitting that she's doing it. So the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania has a Supreme Court, as all states do. Supreme Court rules 4-3 that you can't count votes that don't conform to the law. Well, what about the 3 who dissented in Pennsylvania? What are you saying? That law doesn't matter? It doesn't count? What are you doing? It was 4-3. Now, the votes are not going to be counted. And Mr. McCormick will be the next senator from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. But this is wrong, and it indicates a mindset that I believe was in place 4 years ago. Now, I'm not going to say there was fraud, massive fraud, in Pennsylvania. I am going to say what I've said before. Philadelphia is very suspect. It's a corrupt city. Across the board, corrupt. And Bucks County, just north of Philly, very affluent, wealthy place, seems to be just as corrupt. You got 2 population centers in that state of Pennsylvania that are corrupt. So if I'm Trump, I have the Federal Election Commission. They're going to be very busy if I were president. Absolutely go into Philadelphia and Bucks County, not just this year, but 4 years ago. Because this is wrong. This is just flat out wrong. Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. America is at a breaking point. Record inflation, interest rates, debt. The last thing we need is more reckless government spending and higher taxes, and they could happen. But a Harris presidency could bring us into that zone, plus a hit to your retirement savings. So protect your savings with American Hartford Gold. They'll help you secure your retirement by diversifying with physical gold and silver. Start with a simple phone call. They'll guide you through the process, even deliver gold and silver right to your door, or place it directly in your IRA or 401k. Don't wait. These safe haven assets can protect you in an economic crisis. Call or text American Hartford Gold today. Tell them O'Reilly sent you to get up to $15,000 of free silver on qualifying orders. Call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201. Or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.